favourite thing, traffic lights. Well, hey everyone, it's a cold morning here in England. Mr. B's on the way to work. Kick off straight away by saying thanks for viewing, and if you subscribe, thanks for that very much, and thank you for your comments. This is going to be a vlog about many things, kind of an update really, and I'll chop and edit it to try and make sure it makes sense when it comes out the other end. Your end, indeed. Well, if you've been watching my stuff anyway, I can let you know right away that the clutch is done and it's absolutely brilliant now. So there'll be no more swearing about my clutch, you'll be pleased to know. And I'll try not to swear in this vlog as well, unless obviously I get an attack from a cager from somewhere, or someone on a mobile phone, or texting and all that stuff. It's the only thing that really gets me upset, to be fair. So if I see that, then I might swear. And if I've got time to edit out the bleeps, I will. So anyway, as I said, we're on the way to work. It's fairly cold, about 4 degrees C, which means I probably won't even get the tyres warm, and the road conditions are variable, dry, moist. I like the dry stuff. Moist stuff is the worst. I'd rather have lots of water on the road than just it being damp, due to the way that oil and diesel sits on the road when it's damp as opposed to when it's wet. So anyway, we're not doing a safety vlog, so we'll shift on from that and do an update. I'm really pleased with the way that everyone responded to the channel, and I really want to thank you for your support on that. I think we're on somewhere near about 280 subscribers now, nearly. I think last time I looked it was about 178, and so many thanks for that, it's amazing, and Mrs. B and myself are humbled by your support, so really heartfelt thanks for that support. As you know, now in the UK it's now the winter season, and that's why it's a bit cold, but it will mean that there will be a reduced amount of vlogs, because in the UK when the ice hits, they use a lot of salt in our roads, a lot of salt, and as you know, I've been trying to get this bike to showroom condition, and the last thing I want it to do is be attacked by salt. It just kills the bikes, it really does. So one thing that's going to happen next season is I'm gonna do a little bike project for an all-weather bike that I can ride in any weather without having to worry about it. Pay our respects. So yeah, the channel, really thanks for all of that. I'm so flipping humbled by it all, it's amazing. And what a fantastic community we have as well of content providers. And whilst I'm on about content providers, and I have to ride it 30 miles an hour due to this road being notorious for police, is some shout outs, of course. So a special shout out to NT8 over in the States, who's really given me some support on our channel, for me and Mrs. B. What a great bloke he is. And so yeah, NT8, I'll stick it in the text and in the comments. Another shout out that I enjoy watching is Quentin Redbeard, text up there somewhere. He's got a unique style of vlogging and I love it. He spends so much time editing his videos, and you can see it in the in our final output, which is amazing. We've got a nod. Bing. So yeah, Quentin Redbeard, check him out. His vlog's hilarious. I would suggest though you don't let your kids watch. But yeah, he's great. So look him up if you haven't done already. So there's a couple of shout outs, and I will do more. I didn't plan to do shout outs, but those are two that get the first shout outs from me on the bike. Oh no, there's one more shout out. Sorry, there is one more. And that's a shout out to Bandit Nev over in Aussie Land. Yeah, shout out to Bandit Nev. I received my first sticker, which Bandit Nev kindly sent to me. And he's a great bloke. He's one of our older vloggers, let's say. But he's a great chap. Rides a bike called Ruby. And check him out. And then of course there'll be a link in the text and that as well. So, and anyway, Bandit Nev, thanks for that sticker. Much appreciated. And now I've started a collection, I'm going to have to continue it. And talking of stickers, yes, I will do one for next season. I won't be charging for them obviously, but I will be doing some stickers and they'll be given away for various things. Some more competitions and stuff, no doubt. And obviously anyone that sends me a sticker, I'll return the favour and send them by return as soon as I have them done. Which won't be to the beginning of next season, I guess, because I've got to get them designed. I know what I want, but I just got to get someone to actually who can draw to design it for me. And where's Aki? And we'll go from there. So that's the shout outs for this one. Some updates on the channel. I know people are waiting for my header pipe change replacement. Obviously I have done it. It was done before I did the Zumba. Where the Hayabusa went on the dyno. But unfortunately, due to the fact that I had to do it in the middle of the night, it took me 3 hours because I had to try and film it as well in the confines of my workshop, which isn't massive, and trying to film it as well, all single-handedly, by lad. Yes, I changed my header pipes all on my own. You'll see how I did that in the end. But I've not fired it out yet because there's a lot of editing to be done. It's not my best piece of work due to the constraints I had, but I will put it up there and it'll be up before Christmas. Talking of Christmas, I will put together a Christmas special video, which will be a collection of some of my moments that you've already seen, and a number of moments on the editing room, if you like, in the editing room, that have yet to been put out there. And so I'll put them out there as well, and there's some good stuff there as well that I haven't had a chance to put together, so there'll be a collection of good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to look forward to editing it. Editing is the thing that takes the time, and the more professional your output, I can tell you right now, the more time it takes. And so respect to Quentin on the effort he puts into his editing, it's amazing. And I'm going to try and do the same, similar, obviously not the same style as Quentin, I've got a totally different style to Quentin. But I will put together a collection of moments for you. Oh yes, the other subject that I wanted to cover off was the Google Plus stuff. As you know, us content providers have suffered a number of issues with it. one thing that I still have issues with, although I can respond now to your messages, one of the issues I've got is that now you can't see who you've responded to. On the old YouTube, it always used to say in response to so and so, and therefore you knew that you'd responded. But now it's just like some loose hanging text. It's really difficult to tell if you've responded to someone. So if I haven't responded to any of your comments, first of all I apologise, and that'll be of two reasons. So yeah, it'll either be down to the fact that I can't see if I responded to, or it's the fact that yours is one of the posts that has been locked in Never Neverland and there's no option to reply. And just quickly talking about replying, I still can't reply via mobile device of any description. If you're not on a PC or a Mac, then you can't respond to your comments from your subscribers and viewers, which is really, really annoying. You have to actually get in front of a Mac or a PC to actually respond, which is crazy. So that's a bit on the comments. The other thing on Google Plus, which is kind of a plus, it's got a lot of issues still, but the Hangouts, they're proving quite popular. It's not easy to set one up, and I'm still trying to figure out how I can announce an event so that you know it's going to happen, and it to be live, and to have other vloggers participate. And at the moment I have not found a way of doing it yet. I did do one the other day, which it came up and it said, yeah, it's a planned event on Google Plus. But when I got there at the time, it said, you're the only one here, and by the way, you haven't invited anyone else, and by the way, you can't make it live. And that was doing it by events through Google Plus, so that doesn't work. The only other option now I can see is the option to do a live event from YouTube. So I'm going to try that out and see if I can then invite vloggers. Fucking doing. Invite vloggers to that, and then you guys be able to see that there's an event coming up, and then you can get on there and you can ask us questions live, and we'll answer them and we'll have a laugh, and it'll be all good fun. So as soon as I can figure out the best way of doing that, we'll do it. You'll know it's coming up, and then you'll have the opportunity to come and join us and ask questions. That'll be good fun, I think. I'm looking forward to some questions. We've had some good ones already. Devon Mellon, he's a regular that comes in and asks really good questions, so a little nod to Devon Mellon. Oh, little boy. Oh, he's so cute. Quite often at the bottom of this road there's a revenue collector. Obviously they like to sit at the bottom of a hill, so this one's quite nasty because you go up the hill and therefore you can't see what's the other side, and then they hide around behind these trees as they do, and of course then you start going downhill and you can creep over 40 miles an hour on anything really, especially on high water. So you literally have to spend half your time checking your speed as you go down the hill just to make sure you don't creep over 40. Which isn't very safe, I know, because you should have your eyes on the road, but this is what they force us to do. This is that hill. There you go. Probably thought their luck was in then. Their cameras will be focused up here like nobody's business. Hey up. Oh, we've got a Land Rover. Oh, look, they're there! Wave, everybody! Mr. Range Rover driver's not too happy, is he? Oh, I'm so glad I opened up just before the bow of that hill. They probably thought, quick, 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 get on the camera!